Okay, so we will use the regional bookmark. So we will go to bookmark and go to region. The attendees PR region CSV table is the source data for geocoding, which is right here. And PA region zip points, center points of zip code polygons is the reference data. And PA region zip has corresponding zip code polygons. Attendee PAR region CSV has a numeric zip code field, and reference layer PAR region zip points has text geo ID 10. Some zip codes of the region start with 0, which were not included in the source data numeric version. So the remedy was to calculate zip code num from geo ID 10 in the reference data, which is numeric field, and drop leading 0. And now we're going to build a zip code locator. Recall that a geoprocessing locator is a set of files that stores parameter and other data for the geocoding process. So search for and open the Create Address Locate tool. We don't need modify features. So we go to Analysis and go to Tools, and we can search Create Address Locator tool. Create Address Locator tool. Okay, which is right here. And complete the tool parameter. So we will do is US address. We will put zip 5 digits, and then regional zip points, and we will do primary table and field map, field name. We will put everything, and we will click run. And when the tool is finished, we will close this geoprocessing pane. Address locator, we will do is that we put US address 5 zip code 5 digits, and then the regional zip point. Oopsies, regional PRA regional zip points. Okay, and then the role we will do is primary table, and then object ID, and for the zip it will be zip code numeric. Okay, and output feature class just output feature class, just leave it, and we will click run. And open the Arc catalog pane and expand locators. Locator is right here. We're gonna expand it. So and we will right click on this. It's gonna run for a little bit, and once we right click on, we will click the locator property and click geocoding options. For example, minimum match score was mentioned in the introduction. But for each matching problem detected, the geocoding algorithm subtracts penalty points from a starting score of 100 when the algorithm finishes scanning for problems. If the score is 85 or larger, score is 85 or larger as set here by default, the minimum match score rule is passed. We will change the minimum match score, minimum candidate score, and spelling sensitivity threshold scores to adjust to the fuzzy machine process and make the process more conservative or liberal. High values are conservative, fewer match errors allowed, and low values are liberal, more match errors throughout the tutorials. So now here we do have here we will right click on locator properties. For locator properties, we will click geocoding options. 85 minimum is 80. So yep. Okay, and then we will look around. We will leave the property in their default as same here. We can change them in the sensitivity analysis later. Okay. And now we will close to the locator property window, and we will hide this catalog pane. I don't want to hide. I have a huge screen. Okay, now we already create this. And geocode data by zip code. We will open the attendee PAR region CSV attribute table, and it's which is right here. And then we will have 1,123 survey responses, and we will sort by zip code and open attribute table, and we will sort it. Okay, and then we will sort it. Okay, and scroll down. We will see no records for missing zip code values. Records with missing zip codes were deleted. We will close the table. Right click attendees for this and click geocode addresses. So let's look at the okay, zip code. Okay, right click ascending. Okay, or descending. Descending. So ascending, descending, it's okay. We don't have any zero stuff. So right now, right click on it, and we will say geocode table. Okay, geocode table or geocode address. So geocode address in the geoprocess plan. So okay, geocode table. Okay, geocode table step 1 and step 2. Alright, let's right click on it and geocode table. Right click on it, yeah, right click on attendees. Attendees, okay, geocode address in the geocode. Shown important. Okay, geocode addresses. There is an important note they mentioned here. Do not select something URL input unless we have a permission from the employer. The organizational account that we are using could be buyed for using geocode service. You must be billed. Oh my god, could be billed. Geocode table. I don't have a geocode address, so maybe I have a trial version. So geocode table, I cannot geocode table. Yeah, I don't have it. Geoprocessing, geocode addresses. So let's see if I have geocode addresses. Okay, geocode addresses. Okay, geocode addresses. So for the input table, so I can do the CSV. Put input address locator. Which one I have it here? Input address locator. Create address. Yeah, that's the one. And then single field, single. Okay, not multi. And geocode. Okay, address. Attendees output, we will say output, it will be attendees. Okay, folder. Okay, chapter A folder, and I will say attendees, and then I will click run, save, and then run. Okay, let's double check. Okay, attendee PR regional. Yeah, and then geocode analysis, geocode addresses. Single field and alias, zip code. We have attendees. Oh, it's saved as a shapefile first. Okay, then we will run, and after the 2 runs, a complete pop-up window shows that only 3 unmatched records remain. So we have to see what's going on here. And in the complete pop-up, click not for start rematch process and close the geoprocessing tool when the rematch process finishes. We will have to click no for start rematch process, and then close the geoprocessing tool when rematch process finishes. Okay, alright, geocode address is finished. Okay, attendees, create a shapefile for us. In the finish, and there was no message for us. let's see, view results, tasks. Okay, let's see, no tasks, new tasks. All right, how do I know? Okay, I already successfully. Oh, right here, right here. Okay, hover here again. Okay, so now we have a 3 unmatched. It didn't ask us to do anything. Alright, so if I go here, okay, can I? There is a message pop up. Okay, here is the pop up window, and we cannot do anything for the new version. So I have a newer version now, geocode addresses. This is the pop up window, and we get a shapefile, and we had a 3 unmatched, and it didn't ask anything. We will turn off the original points, this thing, and then symbolize attendees with red circle size 5. Okay, let me close everything first. Okay, I don't need catalog. Okay, and right click on this and go to symbology. Symbology, circle 3, and property, and this size 5. There. Oopsies. 5. Okay. I don't know whether it like typing, but now it does. Okay. Each match source address is plotted at a zip code centroid, although only one point is visible per zip code. Generally, many points are on top of each other. That's fine. And then in the contents pane, we will open the attendee attribute table. For status, we will use descending. Okay, descending. Okay, so now close this out, and then close this out, and then attendees, right click on it, open attribute table. For status, okay, I'm going to jack up a little bit. So state for status, okay, not, oh, right here, status, okay, we will say descending. Only 3 of the 1, 2, 3 records are unmatched with here, it's right here. Okay, you yield a 99 point %. Let's see, move it a little bit. So you yielding a 99.7% match rate. The 3 records have street addresses, cities, and states. So we can look up zip codes at the U.S. Post Office website. Search for zip code, look up in the website browser. The first unmatched record has an incorrect zip code value in the survey 15230. The value should be 15123. Okay, and then the other 2 records have correct zip code values, but the reference data, the zip does not have the polygon for those zip codes, and the U.S. Census Bureau's zip code maps are approximately to U.S. postal routes, and likely the 2 missing zip code polygons are the result of construction methods for estimating the zip code. And we can search for zip codes map U.S. Census on the internet to read about zip code construction methods. Alright, so we will rematch attendees' data by zip code. And the match rate of 99.7% is extremely high and well above the threshold for any marketing decision making or other management purposes. So the attendees map could be used without any changes. But for practice, right now we will rematch and match to 100%. We will correct the zip code in one record and then pick approximate points for the 2 zip codes that are not in the reference data. So now we will do is in the contents pane, we will right click on attendee and click data and rematch addresses. Right click on here, and then we will do rematch. So we will go to data and then rematch addresses. So the first unmatched record comes up with the incorrect zip code, which is right here. and then we will change it into 15213. Okay, and click enter. Alright, and then we find it, and we will, yep. So we find it, and then we will click the match button, and the record is matched and mapped. So turn off